Hello, my name is Andrew Gordon. I'm the Marine Stewardship Council's Fisheries Outreach Manager for Southern Africa. In this webcast, I'm going to introduce you to the SWIOCeph project and tell you a bit more about its activities. SWIOCeph is an initiative by the Marine Stewardship Council, or MSC, and the objective is to work with stakeholders to guide octopus fishing communities of the Southwest Indian Ocean towards more sustainable fishing practices. We use the acronym SWIOCeph to identify the project. Ceph refers to cephalopod, and SWIO refers to the Southwest Indian Ocean region where the project takes place. The countries involved in the project include those situated along the east coast of Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, including Zanzibar, Mozambique, and South Africa, and the Indian Ocean islands of Madagascar, Comores, Mauritius, and the Seychelles. The octopus fishery in the Southwest Indian Ocean is artisanal and operates in a very similar manner throughout the region. Generally, women glean for octopus on the reef flats during low tides, and men free dive for octopus in the deeper waters, up to approximately 2 meters in depth. They both use a pointed stick or hooked stick to capture octopus, and then the fishers then either sell their catch to an intermediary, or sometimes called a collector, who works for a seafood processing company, or they sell the catch at the local market, as you can see in the top right image. The processing companies collect octopus from numerous intermediaries, process them, as in the bottom right image, blast freeze the product, and then export it predominantly to Europe. Octopus has traditionally been caught by communities throughout the Indian Ocean. For an increasing coastal population, it is a valuable source of protein and income. For women in particular, it is a very important activity, enabling them to provide for those in their care. Recently, there has been increased global interest in octopus as a seafood product, which has created export market opportunities. This increased demand has put the octopus stock under pressure, which in turn is putting the octopus fishery in jeopardy. However, fishing sustainably can help these communities gain access to the long-term social, economic, and environmental benefits the octopus fishery offers. SWIOCeph is one of a number of MSC Pathway projects. The Pathway project uses tools developed by the MSC and the MSC's fishery standard as a framework to engage and support stakeholders and octopus fishing communities in working towards more sustainable fishing practices. The Pathway project is a 4-stage process. In the first stage, information on fishing practices, stock status, landings, and trade are used to map the fisheries of a specific region. In the second stage, selected fisheries are pre-assessed by independent auditors against the MSC's fishery standard, and areas for improvement are identified. In the third stage, stakeholders then use the pre-assessments to develop action plans by collaboratively identifying ways to improve fishery practices towards sustainability. Lastly, action plans are implemented by stakeholders through fishery improvement projects, and by the end of this stage 4, these fisheries are positioned at a level where they are able to undertake full assessment against the MSC's fishery standard should they wish to. So throughout the process, there's collaboration between fishers, NGOs, local and national government, regional management organizations, and supply chain partners. This is a vital part of the Pathway project process. The MSC tools employed during the Pathway project include the capacity building toolkit, pre-assessment templates, the fishery improvement action plan, the benchmark and tracking tool, and for assessment of data deficient fisheries, the risk-based framework. These tools can be accessed from the MSC web page featured on this slide. Now we'll look at the project's progress in terms of the Pathway project stages. An independent conformity assessment body called Lloyd's Register was contracted to undertake stages 1 and 2, and they have produced a mapping report to characterize the octopus fisheries of the Southwest Indian Ocean region. And they've also produced 5 country-level pre-assessment reports for octopus fisheries of Madagascar, Tanzania, Zanzibar, Kenya, and South Africa, and a generic regional pre-assessment for applicability in Comores, Mozambique, and the Seychelles. In order to make these reports more accessible to all stakeholders of the Southwest Indian Ocean region, the project has arranged for the Madagascar pre-assessment report to be translated into French, and for the regional pre-assessment report to be translated into French and Portuguese. These reports are available to stakeholders who want to develop action plans for the fisheries they work with, and implement these through fishery improvement projects. Through the initiative of Blue Ventures, this has already occurred in the southwest of Madagascar. If you're interested in viewing these reports, please contact me via the website at the bottom of the slide. An additional aim of SWIOCeph is to provide a platform for octopus fishery stakeholder engagement and collaboration. An important component of this is capacity building. For SWIOCeph, 2 level 2 training workshops have been held. The first was provided in Dar es Salaam to 28 participants from Tanzania, including Zanzibar, Kenya, Mozambique, Comoros, Madagascar, and South Africa. And these were held over 5 days. Level 2 training takes participants through the MSC's fisheries standard at a detailed level and covers how to benchmark the fishery against MSC requirements and how to identify actions for improvement. One of the participants of this workshop, Dr. Gladys Okemwa of Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute, undertook further level 3 training through SWIOCeph to become registered as an MSC technical consultant. She is the first Kenyan and the first woman from the Southwest Indian Ocean region to appear on the register. The technical consultants register lists experts who understand the requirements of the MSC fisheries standard and who can provide services to fisheries as they work towards meeting the fisheries standard. Another level 2 training workshop was provided in French and held in Antananarivo in 2019. 16 participants from Madagascar, Comoros, Seychelles attended this workshop. And one of the participants of this workshop, Liz Day, a consultant based in Madagascar, is currently undertaking additional training and is registered as an associate technical consultant on the MSC website. Over the duration of the project, we have worked at spreading awareness about the project and identifying relevant stakeholders in order to build toward a Southwest Indian Ocean octopus fishery network. We have held stakeholder engagements in Madagascar, Zanzibar, and South Africa, and we have made use of opportunities to address the Southwest Indian Ocean Fisheries Commission and its scientific committee about the project. An academic presentation was made to the Western Indian Ocean Marine Science Association Scientific Symposium, and the project has featured in exhibition stands at Consumar International Seafood Trade Show in Spain and the Sustainable Blue Economy Conference in Kenya. During 2020, the challenge of COVID-19 has led us to hold all stakeholder engagement through virtual meetings or electronic mail. All these networking efforts are culminating in a 3-day webcast event featuring presentations from experts from around the world relevant to the management of octopus fisheries in the Southwest Indian Ocean region and potential market opportunities. To conclude this webcast, I'd like to encourage you to explore the SWIOCeph website, to investigate networking and collaboration opportunities, and to make use of the pre-assessment reports generated through SWIOCeph by applying them to the fisheries in which you are a stakeholder. The MSC has also a range of fishery improvement tools available for supporting your improvement efforts. And finally, SWIOCeph was initiated by the MSC and the conservation group Blue Ventures, and funding for the project has been provided by the German Corporation for International Cooperation, or GIZ, WWF Sweden, the Marine Stewardship Council, and the African Union Inter-Africa Bureau for Animal Resources. Thank you for listening to my webcast, and I hope you enjoy the other webcasts that we've made available on this virtual event platform. Please join us every afternoon for the question and answer session, where we can speak with the presenters and discuss various topics of the day. Thank you.